All right, let's jump into this Cobra Kai review season 3. Let's drop the trailer here.
All right, now we're talking. You know, we're talking about Easter eggs. We're talking about
nostalgia. I was drunk off nostalgia.
Oh my God, I gotta admit, I gotta confess, I seen part 1, and I've watched part 2 and 3, but I didn't remember part 1 and 2 and 3 very well.
I had to go buy them, man. I went to Walmart and they had like a whole pack of all of them together.
Okay.
For $10. So I bought that. 2 was kind of boring when he went to like Asia.
Japan.
He fell in love with that Asian girl.
Yeah, like I seen it back then when like part 1 was out long before I was born, but I seen them like on VHS when I was little. You know what I mean? But they just didn't stick in my mind. But around that time, like there was so much karate stuff. There was like from Ninja Turtles came out way later in the 90s.
Three Ninjas was my shit back in the day.
Three Ninjas. You had so much. Remember back in magazines and comic books, it had those ninja stars. People bought those ninja stars you could actually throw when it was stick in the wood. Yep. Like people had like full-blown nunchucks and weapons size. Like karate was like
really these Canadian streets, Casey.
Karate was at an all-time high at those times. You know what I mean? Like everybody knew a little karate, like punch, 1-2 kick or something. So yeah, seeing this was great. Like it's such a dope story, great character developments, and they continued that in this season.
I want to
say where would you rank it after? I want to find out where you rank it in the 3. But so far for this season, how did you feel about it?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember a lot of it. I do like that.
That's how you feel about it.
Yeah, then. Like they toned down some of the madness from season 2. Like season 2 just went ape shit. They lost their mind season 2.
And I loved it though because it made sense
before they did season 2.
But in the story development of season 1, where it was like nobody was doing karate whatsoever.
Season 1 was more grounded.
Yeah, but they built to it though. Like how he's in a daze, and he's been in a daze, like a drunken stupor since his prime in the 80s from when he lost that fight.
His mind's still in the 80s.
But he's slowly doing like, it's like a therapy like process he's going through in this from season 1 to 3, where he's becoming a better person rather than like a sexist bigot. You know what I mean? Bully.
Yeah, and then Daniel's kind of the villain.
Daniel's becoming more of a villain.
Perspective, yeah.
Yeah, so, and when he first got introduced into this, we're getting the different perspective. So when they first met, he was like, Daniel was like being an asshole, like, oh yeah, I remember you, I beat you up. You know, it's like, really, that's the first thing you would say to me? So I think this show is doing an amazing job. It's not like they even have like a multi-million-dollar budget, or like they have it now maybe with Netflix, but straight YouTube. The first 2 seasons were on YouTube Red. And I didn't even watch them until they came on Netflix. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I was like,
he was old as hell. Like, that Spanish boy got a full beard.
Miguel.
Yeah, he got a mortgage. He shaved.
He got the full earrings, like the fuck you mom earrings. Like, you can't tell shit, I'm rich.
Like, that man's like 23 years old. Talking about he in high school. That's a grown man.
Yeah, that's how it always is.
But he looked grown. Even when he was like knocked out on that chair, or no, in the hospital bed, I was like, that's a grown ass man in that hospital bed.
Yeah, that was crazy when he was in the casted up and everything, man.
And I'm glad that his recovery took a while. I didn't want it to just be him, just be like, like just wake up. Dumb shit.
I still was kind of bent that they nerfed him. You know what I mean? I don't like when they nerfed Wonder Woman, and you know when they nerf characters just to like make other characters stand out more or get more powerful in the meantime. But I think they did a great job with this character.
Big battle for next season where he's gonna fight Johnny's son, because Johnny's son, he's so, oh my god, he's so naive and just like he's like Anakin, joined the dark.
Yeah, but they did the perfect way. That was like the better than Star Wars Anakin version. Yeah. They pulled it off way better than Star Wars, in my opinion. It was more believable that this kid just got let down by everybody anytime he tried to do something. From season 1, he was just getting let down. His friends, his mom, everybody just wanted to beat his ass. You know what I mean? And then karate was like the only thing he had that was like a shining light. And then he got let down in that too. And then he went and did what he did in season 2. And then he was on the run in this one.
I was glad that he was on. I'm glad that it wasn't just like some back to school, like they act like nothing happened after, like how wild that was.
And that was dope too. And like they did so many Easter eggs in this. Like when he got beat up by the crew of jail people, and he was like in front of the camera, like like that. That was exactly from the first Karate Kid when the main character got beat up on the beach. Like
Daniel, yeah.
When Daniel was looking, his face was right in front of the camera, like the same way. Like that's amazing. Like those, I'm sure there's a YouTube video where they break down every Easter egg.
Side by side.
Yeah, I didn't watch that or nothing, but I'm sure they're out there. Go and enjoy those because I don't want to spoil them because this was so good. I'm gonna go back and watch the original trilogy because I tried to watch the first one again, but it was so slow at the beginning when they're driving the car to get to the spot. Then I had that annoying little kid like, "Hey man, we should be friends, man. You want to hang out, man?" I was like, "This is too slow, man. I gotta turn this off. I can come back to this." So much other TV I could be watching right now, so I took it off. But I'm gonna definitely put it back on since it's on Netflix. I'm gonna check that out again, the whole trilogy, and the way that this ended.
They need to bring Hilary Swank next season, man. She was the next Karate Kid.
Oh shit, Jaden Smith.
No, not Jaden Smith. Yeah, I said Hilary Swank. What year was that? Like 97 or something like that?
I gotta see that one. I never watched that one.
It's on Netflix.
Okay, is the whole trilogy on Netflix now?
Kid.
I gotta see what's up.
Yeah, it's on the American Netflix. My bad. It might not be on yours. I'm Canadian. VPN.
But I love this season, and
I like that they brought back all the old girlfriends.
That was dope, man. When they went to Japan, like I remember seeing this as a kid. So when I saw it got me. Like it shocked me when he turned around. Dude who tried to like freaking murder him in Japan was there.
He did a trial by combat like Rudy Giuliani.
I was like, yo, they got this guy. like it's. I saw it in my head, and then when I saw the video when they were playing it, I was like, oh my god. I remember that. You know what I mean? Like they did a phenomenal job with the flashbacks. The jokes of the flashbacks in this show were great. Like when the dude was like, "Yo, you remember when I hit you with that book? Remember the two teenagers?" Then there's a flashback of him getting hit in the face with the book. That was like a little joke on the flashbacks that they do in the show. Like I love the way that they did that in this. It's cheesy. It's just the right level of cheesy.
60 years old, man, looking good for his age.
Oh, the main.
He's like 59.
Cats, so I'm not fucking this up. Yeah, Danny Russo. Yeah, he's like 57, I believe.
Yeah, he's damn near 60, man.
Crazy, right?
And I met them before. Like I met them right when they were on YouTube because they were at a fan expo, and I said hey to them and shit. And that was it. Like that was before the show was like popping. I was just like, I look back now, I'm like, damn, I should have got the autographs because I don't know when there's going to be a convention ever again. Shit is,
oh man, that's true.
Everything is just like changed with Corona. I'm like, damn. Fucked up, man. 2 years.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. Now you can't. I'm not gonna be shaking nobody's hands, even if I go to a convention. Not touching nobody. But they did a great job. I think Hawk's whole situation was great. His heel turn was amazing. Yeah, it was built up the whole time. I just feel bad for Aisha, the Nicole Brown. She was in season 1 and 2, and I heard that the writers said they couldn't do anything with her character to evolve her anymore, so they just wrote her out of the whole show. You know, season 3 she wasn't there. It's like, yo.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, where'd the big juicy girl at?
Yeah, and she was one of the primary pillars to Cobra Kai being built, like her and Miguel. So it's like,
it's kind of like the voice of reason within the group too.
Exactly. So they better bring her back.
Reggie,
the front Reggie, yeah.
Yeah, and they got like they're looking into like her situation. She has like a GoFundMe and all this stuff. I felt bad for her. Then I looked into the situation. She got like some bum ass boyfriend. And he like crashed her car and all this stuff. I was like, man, if you don't get rid of this bum ass nigga.
And she had to pay for it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, she's paying for it. I was just like, come on, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
If you don't get this bum. Because if you look at her IMDb, like that's her only role, Cobra Kai.
And she did a great job in it. Like, I didn't see the problem.
She has no other acting credit. I was like, damn, she hasn't worked since 2019.
That's messed up.
So she going on 2 years now without work. So y'all, man, hit that girl up, man. Let her show back up for season 4.
It feels like they kind of just like got rid of her and put the other girl in there, like the bad thug girl.
Girl from she's a Disney Channel star. That's why there's like we could probably get more fame off of her.
Maybe, but it feels like her character could have been that, like just going straight evil. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they just replaced her with some random thug girl who all of a sudden knows karate. It's like, what? You know what I mean? Like, it feels.
And I think she's gonna be related to the villain that they bring in the next season.
Yeah, from part 3.
Yep. Yeah, because Creasy, like, he called that guy.
Yeah, that was dope, man.
Like, he killed his, like, captain, kicked him.
That was dope. Because I don't know if you remember, but, like, when we talked about season 2, I thought Kreese is his name, right? Let me see.
Yeah, Kreese. I said Creasy. Yeah, Kreese.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be, like he'd been to war, but he didn't really do shit. But then he was like in movies in LA trying to get acting gigs. You know what I mean? And some bullshit karate. He was like, "Oh, I'll teach little kids karate and tell them I'm a superstar." I thought that was gonna be his story in this, but they like really took him all the way evil. Like
he was a nerd.
He's really out here murdering dudes. You know? Yeah. So I respect what they did with his character. They made him a real bad man. You know. So
you don't even know if his girlfriend died. They're just like her car. Like he could have just told them that story that like
exactly
car just to get in his head.
That's what I think happens because I have a feeling the girl's gonna come back season 4 and he's gonna be like,
"Yeah, she's
oh
gonna
my god,
back, like, don't be this monster no more."
Yeah,
he's like, too deep.
And I feel there's a foreshadowing happening with Daniel, where he's like, because every season he has a position where he can do like a death blow on somebody. But he stops. I feel like in season 4 or 5, he's actually gonna murder somebody.
Man,
Daniel, no! This daughter's like, Daddy, don't do it. He murders the kid.
This was wilding out. He was taking
too far
and shit. I was like, this ain't no video game, man. I was like, if this is real world situations, you're going to jail for this shit, bro. And I like that when Lawrence was looking for a job and they did the interview and they're like, you beat the shit out of some kids.
That's what I love about this show because they started what I was saying before. Like they started off with like the atom exploded, like, and he got the passion back. But the karate atom exploded, and it slowly became like one person like karate, and 2 people were passionate about it. And then by the end of season 2, it was like the whole world was karate, and nobody could stop it.
Corrupting that town, though, man.
Karate is life. Everything. Season 3, karate's life. Like it is like it's Fast and the Furious. Like how it seems like everybody races cars in Fast and the Furious. This is like everybody is now into karate, and it's
man. It's gonna be the opposite. You're gonna see people on the street shaking and stuff. What's wrong with you? Karate, man.
I can't wait for my prediction is season 4. It's gonna have a moment where the cops are like, "Everybody freeze, stop!" And then one cop goes, "Nah, let them fight." I'm telling you, that's all. It's season 4, episode 1. So cops are gonna pull up and be like, "Nah, let them fight." And then it's
now. How did you feel about the one-shot fight scene at Daniel Russo's house?
I like the way that they did it because they made you think it wasn't gonna really happen, because it had one that happened like that before where the girl pulls up to the house and it was like, oh shit, a surprise, like anime type of, you think I wouldn't find you, bitch, and then they just start fighting, but it was a dream. So then it's like, oh, I don't like when shows do this. But then they actually did that in real life in the show. So it wasn't as good as season 2, obviously, but it was still pretty damn good. With the fact of the story development of the main characters actually coming to a higher place in their mind, being able to have a conversation with his arch rival, his dream girl, and you know what I mean, the wife, and all talking.
He learned a new fight style, some Goku shit, man. He went on a journey.
Yeah, exactly.
Technique.
So you're there like so happy for him, but then at the dude's house, there's a friggin' full-blown war going on where no police are even there. There's no teachers to stop anything. There's no parental guidance to say you're taking it too far. So it was like, it was dope in that aspect. You know what I mean?
How come he didn't use that new move on Kreese?
He did use it, but not the new move. He didn't use the new move. But the arm, the break the nerve system down. He did that. But then he had that death blow.
Yeah, he was ready for it, man.
Daddy, no. He's like, all right, season 4, I'm killing somebody.
So Cobra Kai is going to be 2 teachers now.
Yes.
It's going to be because it's
going to be the sponsor.
It has always been, if you guys work together, you'll get some shit done.
Mm-hmm.
But they're always butting heads for no reason.
They're going to butt heads, though.
Because Kreese is going to bring his buddy, so they're going to have 2 teachers for Cobra Kai, and then they're going to have 2 teachers from what's it called, Miyagi-Do.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying for Cobra Kai and Kreese, the guy that he's bringing, I think, was the rich guy who sponsored Cobra Kai.
The guy with the ponytail.
Yeah. So I think I think they're gonna butt heads. I gotta watch part 3 again to see how it ended, to see where the relationship ended. But I think it was like, I think he's gonna try to take over Cobra Kai, and then dude's gonna be like assed out. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be like, I should have never brought this dude, and then the girl is actually gonna be alive. You know what I'm saying?
I think the guy with the ponytail. I think that bad girl's gonna be his daughter or niece or something.
I hope not, because that's too in. That's
what,
too in the same
That's what
world.
they're gonna do.
Miguel's gonna be his son, man. You know, like might as well.
Lawrence been trying to grease Miguel's mom. I think he did.
Hasn't he pulled it off? He pulled it off this season. Yeah, he pulled it off. This was a great season, man. For story and character development, I thought this was great. It was better than season 2. Season 2, the big fight scene was amazing, classic, but it had too much of the relationship triangle with the back and forth, like, oh, does he like me? Does he like me? You know what I mean? That it had a bit too much of that high schooly bullshit.
Love triangle bullshit going on.
Yeah.
Too.
So this one didn't really have that. This one was more just a quick thing, like, oh, so you really just forgot me? Like it was one scene and then that was it.
So this show is like a real life anime.
It's a real life anime, man.
Yeah. So we got the Anakin origin. We got the learning a new technique, going on the journey.
Yeah, the fight choreography is great in this. The story is great. It's not the biggest budget. It's kind of cheesy, but it's just the right amount of cheesy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it has amazing Easter eggs that make me want to go back and watch the original trilogy. Not just the original movie, but the original trilogy to be able to understand all the little.
Yeah, because I don't even remember him joining Cobra Kai.
I think that was part 3.
You're like, yo, Danny joined Cobra Kai one time. I was like, what?
Yeah, I think the dude with the ponytail. 3. Yeah, dude with the ponytail manipulates him and gets him away from.
He got seduced by the dark side, man.
Yeah, exactly. This is some Star Wars shit, man. This is honestly like they saw what Marvel did, and they took that and like condensed it and put it on another level with a lower budget. With all the Easter eggs they got in this, This feels like that. That has that Marvel-inspired feel to me. This is like what I was hoping Star Wars was going to be like. If they're going to use kids in the next generation.
You're shit. Now you put it that way. Like Cobra Kai is what the new Star Wars trilogy wanted to be.
Yeah, imagine Han Solo was alive to actually see his son turn evil and do all this shit, and he's powerless to do anything. It's like, oh no, you know what I mean? Like, that's what this was. This is like, this is it. They're doing a great job, man. With what they got, what they have to work with, they're doing an amazing job.
No, you actually the nail on the head, man. They were able to further the story while introducing a new generation, and they were able to merge the nostalgia there, but they didn't just bank on like telling the same story over like
exactly
what Star Wars did.
Exactly. They didn't like the first season Cobra Kai wins. The first movie Cobra Kai loses. So it's like they like completely took a different perspective.
Yeah,
like imagine if the new trilogy of Star Wars were on the dark side. We're following their plight and their story and their problems. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a challenging, much more challenging narrative to do, and they pull that off.
Casey, well done. That ghost
pulls up.
You did it.
You did it. Yeah, man. Cobra Kai. Honestly, if you got the time, I highly anticipate season 4, and I highly recommend this show. Check it out.
I'm glad that they pushed up the release date, man. I was so excited. I was like, yes, I got 2 things to watch.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I looked at the thing. I was like, oh shit, Cobra Kai season 3? Holy shit.
Like, I'm going to watch Sabrina, and then I'm going to watch Cobra Kai. I have yet to watch Sabrina. The news has been so more entertaining than Sabrina. And then I heard that show was disappointing with the finale, so I didn't even bother.
Yeah. But Cobra Kai, though.
Cobra Kai is good, though.
Yeah, it's a good show. It's a good show. It's a really great show. So
let's see how we're doing on time. We want to wrap